It is the 39 since my 1,000 chicks arrived. As you can see them, how they are strong and kicking. But the temperatures are also beginning to rise so fast because the Hamatan is giving way. Today is the 1st of February 2026, and you can see the temperature at 4 p.m. That is almost 38 degrees Celsius. So as the chicks are growing and growing every day, there is need to remove these coverings down here, including this one. So this particular coverings are supposed to help the chicks to be a little warmer, especially at the peak of the Hamatan. But this particular one was what we used to cover them into the brooding room, and then when after we finish brooding them, we remove them from the brooding house to this place. So in order to ensure there is a lot of ventilation for them and there is a temperature a little controlled, we will remove this. And then there was also the challenge of having a lot of litter on the ground. That is the rice husk, a lot of it on the floor. So some of the chicks were putting their hairs on it, dipping their hairs in it, and some of their colleagues were trampling on them. So we reduced it almost to ground zero. However, I did further research, which shows that to reduce smell, which has always been my concern, we need to increase the thickness of the litter to about 6 inches if we want to achieve the purpose of reducing the smell, direct contact of the feces of the chicks to the floor. So whilst we're concerned because the chicks were small, leading us to remove some of the litter and heaping it here. Now that we want to open them to cover the entire chicken house, I have been scooping some of these into bags over there. So far I've been able to scoop about 10 bags of the rice husk, and I think I should leave it that way and then spread the remaining a little thin across the entire chicken house, leaving some here that will open this one so that they will be able to feel free into a bigger house. Probably the effect of the heat that is now coming and coming very fast will be minimized. So this is the work I've been doing since morning, and I don't know if I can, and I would like you to join me as I remove some of these rice husks and then I spread them through here, and I do a little more to ensure that I'm able to open my chicks to spread through the entire chicken house. So follow me through. Right now, my intention is to collect a heap of this towards this way so I can open the chicks this way, so before I will be able to spread the rest the other side before I open the entire chicken house. So I want to move some of this. So far, this is what I've been able to heap, and this part. So I am hoping to push this a little further so that I'll bring the wire mesh and cover this part, then open it up for them to come in this way. I'm hoping that I don't overly scare them to cause some stress in them. In fact, my video continued into the next day because yesterday I couldn't finish with the works I was doing in opening up the chicken house. Though I did quite well by being able to remove this part, gather the the rice husk, and to move some of it here. As you can see, that it has been quite heaped here. So today the task, after feeding them and giving them water, would be to push this part of the rice husk to the other side so that it will be at least 2 to 4 inches. And then also I will remove the covering or bring it down further, so that, and then remove this part, and then this part, and then leave it as low as this, to ensure that more and more air will be able to pass through. During the heat season in the northern region, the temperature rises so high, and unlike the Harmattan period where the daytime heat will be very high, then the nighttime heat will get low. During the heat season, the temperature is just high both during the day and during the night. It only goes down just by some few degrees Celsius. So it is going to be another test for how my chicks are going to behave from now until the rain starts around April, May, thereabout. I have successfully, God willing, been able to scale through the peak of the Harmattan from December 24th, when the chicks were delivered, up to today, the 2nd of February 2026. And from now onwards, February, March, April, is going to be a lot of heat, and I hope that I'm able to scale through this particular one with my chicks as well. It is not easy at all during the heat season. I'm hoping that we do not experience any casualties. If you have any experiences to share with me in how to manage the temperature, please feel free to do so, as I am going all out to adopt various means to be able to control the temperature in order to help my chicks to feel relaxed. In actual fact, unlike during the brooding period when we were checking the temperature almost every day and every time, this time around, as the chicks have grown up to almost 6 weeks, I know that the research we did during the brooding, that the temperature can reduce to as low as 26 to 24 degrees Celsius, and the chicks will be fine. But we wouldn't get that. We wouldn't get the temperature reduced up to 24 degrees Celsius now. The highest or the lowest we can go will be around 30 or 28, but we can't get it further lower during the heat season. But I'm hoping that when all these places are open up and the temperature is even at 34 degrees in the afternoon, it wouldn't affect them that much. Indeed, for those chicks of other farmers who have already begun laying, they complain of very serious drop in egg production during the heat season. But we haven't gotten there yet. We are still only 6 months, 6 weeks, and we are heading towards 6 months in around June, July. So let's see what happens. And like I mentioned, if you have anything to share with me in how to manage the chicks during the heat season, please feel free to do so, to help me to be able to scale this process as well. It is my Ghanaian Dream Challenge. I invested 160,000 Ghana cedis, 140,000 of mine, and 21,000 of a borrowed money from somebody who gave me a favor. So I'm doing everything possible right now. As some of you advised me, I haven't gotten anyone to help me except my cousin, who comes in once in a while to help. But for the day-to-day running of this particular place, the day-to-day feeding and taking care of this particular chicks, I'm doing it all alone, and the exhaustion is so much. Sometimes I'm not even able to pick videos to share with you, but I'm hoping that I'll be able to see them to the laying stage, to see how that phase is also going to be. If there's need for me to get somebody to help, I will definitely do so. Even if it's 2 people, I'll definitely do so. But for now, I am trying to move alone and see how eventually things will turn out, especially being able to pay back the loan I got, and being able to pay back my investment of 140,000 Ghana cedis, and then see what profits will be left. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. See you in my next update. Thank you so much. When I'm completely done with the opening of the various places, I'll update you in this particular video before I sign off for this particular video, this particular episode. Okay, so I've now been able to successfully remove all the partitions, tie about 30 of my feeders, and then the 10 drinkers that we purchased. It is left with about 5 feeders which are still in the store, and I want to monitor how they feed in these feeders before I'll decide to either add the remaining 5 or not. It's been tiring, it's been tiresome, but to increase the space to allow for the chicks to have some more air to grow is something which is really, really important. You can see a lot of tiredness in my face, but like I indicated before, for now, I want to see this through up to the time they are going to lay, as long as I'm healthy, so that when we get to a laying point and the load of work begins to take a more dramatic turn on my health or something, then I will engage one or two more people to help me in running the 1,000 chicken farm. So officially, the birds are still left with 1,024, and we are so hoping that from now until we sell them as spent layers, the chicks wouldn't die again. And this would have been a significant achievement for me as a first-time chicken farmer. A lot of successes so far, and there's nothing much to complain other than the tiredness that is registering on my face. Thank you so much, and see you in my next update. But as I continue to say, as a new farmer, if you have any ideas to help me deal with these particular temperature issues, please do help me. Bye bye for now, and see you in my next update.